Hey, what's going on, people? This is the CornaStore podcast. Subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. Episode 55. You can follow us on YouTube, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes. Man, y'all, episode 55. How y'all doing, man?
What's up, G?
Man,
Double Nicks.
we on the double nickel right now, man. I remember when Jordan dropped the double nickel on the Knicks, almost 30 years ago. So, but yeah.
That was the return game, wasn't it? What was it?
Yeah, that was like his third game back or something.
Yeah, his first game back in Madison Square. Yeah.
Good game. Double Nicks. What's up, fellas?
Unlike the Bulls right now, they ain't got a whole team.
They playing the Lakers tonight, though.
Are they gonna play? They play. I thought all of them had the virus.
Well, they hooping some games, but they playing the Lakers tonight. So I haven't really checked up on the score yet. But
they should be killing the Lakers.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, Lakers ain't shit right now.
AD out again.
Yeah, for a month. Yeah, they call him Mr. Glass.
But IT back though, man. IT came back killing.
Oh man, he like their best player on the team right now.
I'm happy for that dude, bro. I'm happy.
Yeah, I am too. But Rob throwing shade, G. I don't call a spade a spade.
Man, honestly though.
He the best player on the
team. Who better on the team than IT?
I mean, he came out the bench in what 15 minutes. So shit, he maximized his time on the court.
He the best shooter out there.
Hey man, let me just say this. I told Mister this early in the week, man. I've been telling people I ain't watching the Lakers till Christmas Day, and I might not watch them then. They just a disappointment right now.
Why you waiting for Christmas?
They got the Nets Christmas Day, right? They gonna get smoked.
That's when the season starts for me. You know, everybody. You know, and I done said this before on the show. The season don't start till Christmas Day, but you know, then I'll be more focused on it. It's still NFL. Shit, it's 2 NFL games on Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not into the basketball. It's like I should be. I'm still into this football right now. But the Lakers disappointing. I can't. They're a tough watch. They're a tough watch, guys.
Yeah, I don't even blame it. It ain't the Lakers, man. It's just they're just in a bad spot with not being able to really play together. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no time together. They play 1 or 2 games and somebody injured, somebody sick, COVID. They ain't really been on the court together but about 3 times.
Yeah, as far
they won 7 in a row, didn't they?
It was like maybe 4 or 5 in a row. I mean, you can't really just band-aid an old team together, expect for them to kind of like have all this chemistry. I mean, I don't see them win a championship at all. I mean, they got like a lot of young guns in the West, so they got to go to like a gauntlet of teams just to even make it to the finals. And once they make it to the finals, they got to face Giannis or KD.
Yeah, they ain't got a chance, unfortunately. They ain't gonna get. Hopefully, they don't run into Golden State. If they do, they can hang it up. But if they run into
Phoenix, they can hang it up. Probably
Phoenix, man. What's the grit? Not the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies beating their ass too. Everybody beating their ass.
Yeah,
so that's why I say I can't even watch it, man. Let's get to the first topic. Fuck you niggas right now, man.
You know what, man? While we talking about basketball, remember how I told you earlier about how I would give my recommendation how LeBron can like have more rings than Michael?
Yeah. How can he do that?
He can
get in the jewelry business.
You said what?
Get in the jewelry business.
Asshole.
Well, since LeBron is one of the most wokest athletes out there, I would recommend that he put on a dress and identify as a woman. Going to the WNBA.
Moving right along because he on some straight bullshit.
Yeah, he trying to start some shit again.
This ain't far-fetched because like a lot of men are identifying as women and invading women's sports and beating their record. So this ain't
far-fetched. Somewhere with that, Rob. With that shit, man. You're not gonna include me with that shit, man. You're not gonna include me with that shit, G.
But you know all right, because if he was to go to the WNBA, he would really make them $1 billion.
That would be any male player, but they not doing his career.
I'm not talking about any male player. I'm talking about LeBron James.
That would ruin his career.
He wouldn't do no shit like that. And Rob just talking. He talking outside of his neck right now. That's all.
Yeah, he fishing for some reaction.
He trolling. That's all he do. He trolling.
I mean, his
But
teammate put on the dress literally a month ago.
Who?
Everything I'm saying is precedent. His
What you
teammate
say? What happened a month ago?
Westbrook.
That ain't his first time wearing a dress, dude.
Yeah, but still, I mean, someone
He
close
not,
to him is wearing dresses.
okay, that don't mean they finna be in the WNBA.
I'm just saying is that as a man, if you're gonna put on a dress, then you might as well just identify as a woman. So I'm telling LeBron, identify as a woman going to the WNBA. They're gonna be $1 billion league overnight, and he could command $100 million a year, and that way everyone wins because everyone's salary is gonna increase. Then he can win this
Irish men
championship.
wear kilts. Wear kilts so they identify as women.
No, but that's
dude, he can't wear a dress on
No,
the
because them
basketball
white
court.
boys will beat your ass if you call
The
them a woman.
WNBA wears shorts just like the NBA. They do not wear dresses. So you can't just because you
just trying to be
identify,
real.
you put on one on the court.
Rob is being real
Yo,
homophobic and
my
transgenderish
recommendation
right
for
now.
them was to just wear some spandex or something because they need to sexualize themselves in order for them to sell more tickets to men. They're only like a niche type of league. I mean, only a certain amount of people just watch them. Like if you were like a diehard basketball fan, maybe you'll watch them. But in general, like the casual fan is not going to watch them.
Dude, they watching them, man. Come on, man.
Then look, the NBA did not become as strong a league as it has overnight. It took some time. It took some hits.
Time.
It took
was
some
doing
hits.
that
When
cocaine
Jordan
and all
left
the
the league,
drugs in the late 70s.
So Phil, how much time do they need? They've been around since 1997. How much time do they need?
The NBA been 75 years. It ain't getting
Right,
good
bro.
since the last 30.
The NBA didn't make any money like that until Magic and Bird.
Exactly. That was a lot of time, bro.
They've been in the league 35 fucking years, man. Pay attention to what you saying.
Yeah.
They've been in the league. The NBA was fucking, they was gonna close that shit.
Yeah, but
back in the late 70s,
they had to do they had to expand additional markets. They had to expand additional markets. That was a money move because they wasn't.
Got Bird.
But there was no other entity literally subsidizing them. They was making very little money, but they didn't have any TV deals. I mean, they didn't have any type of merchandise.
Existed back then, mister.
Right. So it needs time. It needs time. That's all.
They just need time, man. Why you shitting on the league, man? You in Chicago where we just won a WNBA championship.
Okay, you work downtown. Did you even stop by the parade?
I was working. No, I couldn't have stopped by the parade. I would have liked to.
Get the fuck out of here.
Damn, it's still for real. I watched the game.
It's still a parade, bro.
Right, and I watched the game.
Who wouldn't go to a parade?
You real rough on the women today, man. You real rough on the women. The gays too.
You your own reason for the comments you're making. I mean, you got to take into consideration. It's a lot of men that don't want their women to grow, their daughters to grow up to be basketball players. So how you gonna have men that don't want their women or their daughters to grow up to be basketball players and expect the league to grow? You got to have men fostering that as a successful route to adulthood or a path into a career. That starts with you.
The men got to get out the right and push that shit, man. Like you said, take the time, nigga. Take us to push our daughters, like you said. Man, you should be a hooper.
You perpetuating the failure, this failure, Rob. You're the reason for the failure.
I mean, honestly, I have to eat crow because I had told my wife that, if the Sky was to ever win a championship, I would have to buy season tickets. I wouldn't expect for them to do it. I didn't expect for them to win, so now I got to buy season tickets.
So now you buy season tickets. You're going to pay too much for him.
You'll be one of the motherfucking men that's watching the game every goddamn week. That's what's happening.
Nah, he going to be one of the ones selling his tickets every week.
Yeah, I'll be selling my tickets.
That's a damn shame.
We don't got time to do shit anyway, so.
Right. But let that league grow, man. They getting there. They're getting there.
Okay. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I'm wrong. But, the NBA.
Well, you was wrong about the Sky. So.
Yeah. I mean, I just admitted that, but whenever the NBA is not going to subsidize them, because they lose about $10 million a year, and they're kept afloat because of the NBA. So, how much more time do they really need? I mean, I'm only asking that question. How much more time?
I would probably say they need a significant amount of time, man, because they, like I say, as long as men like yourself, and I ain't gonna pretend like I'm any more supportive of them, but until men start to really foster their children and seeing that as a a viable career option for their daughters, it's gonna take a while.
I mean, I'd rather for my daughter to get into STEM,
women's
just like you're doing.
basketball. I watch women's college basketball. That's like watching women's college softball. This shit is entertaining.
Yeah,
just because YouTube motherfuckers don't watch, don't mean y'all speak for 80%, 76%. You don't speak for none of the percent in America. They're watching them games.
I have a very high cable bill, and I know that.
That don't mean shit about watching women's basketball, mister.
That pays for it.
Right, you paying for it. But women basketball is real competitive, especially the college game. And then they get to the...
It's just very, very fundamental at the basic level.
It's NBA. The Lakers not even fundamental right now. I'd rather watch some WNBA than watch the Lakers. So right now. That ain't shit. They not. The Lakers ain't shit.
Yeah, but you get to see alley-oops and shit, so and dunks.
I like everybody. The game has went to a 3-point game now, and the WNBA, them girls can shoot threes too.
Okay, all right. Now, could you drop 30 on any WNBA player right now?
Probably not.
Dude, you PPC. I know you full of it,
man. No, I couldn't. I'm not in shape. I'm not. No, those girls are professional.
Couldn't none of us do it, Rob? Quit playing. You couldn't score 2 points on them women.
Them girls will bust your ass, dude.
I can't score 2 points.
Really? No. They wouldn't even pass you the ball.
They wouldn't.
Oh man, y'all are some clowns, man. I can't get
represent. I speak for the women. Y'all be hard on the women sometimes.
Only pass you getting, Rob, is a steal.
They still gonna block it when he go down court to lay it up.
Who? I mean, the only person that can probably block my shot is Liz Cambridge.
And that's right, because that's some chick that you think is attractive. That's it. That's the only reason why you say her fucking name.
That's because she like 7'5".
Nigga, everyone, dude, the shortest girl out there fucking 5'8", 5'9". She taller than you. They all can beat your shit.
I mean,
she's 7'5". She the only one that can block your shot. Them hoes 6'4", 6'5". They busting your shit.
Now half the league is probably roughly 5'9", 5'10".
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They still put your shit on the glass.
Okay. All right.
I'm a fan. Dude,
we'll never know.
Get a WNBA player and y'all play 1-on-1. And I bet you she mop your ass. I bet you she mop your ass.
Well, congratulations to Candace Parker. She recently got married, and her wife is pregnant. I'm not sure how far along is she, but congratulations to Candace Parker. So
she got a championship and a new baby. So congratulations to her.
Yeah.
And she can dunk the ball too. Miss.
Hey, that's another championship in Chicago, bro. That's all of them. Nothing else to win.
I'm not sure if like the average Chicago sports fan is really counting that championship though, just to kind of keep it real, just to keep it 100. Yeah, we count the 6 championships by the Bulls. We count the White Sox, the Cubs, the 3 Blackhawks Stanley Cups. But are they really going to count the WNBA? I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean by count? Just count what?
He full of shit. That's what he is. It's another championship, like you said, for Chicago. We count everybody.
That's the most celebrated city now. That's the most celebrated sports city now.
Exactly. They got a banner up here downtown somewhere too. They won a championship.
It would have made sense if they had a banner floating in the United Center, but unfortunately they play in like a little, 8,000 seat arena. So unfortunately, we ain't gonna ever see it in person because we shouldn't set foot in that arena. Right? I go to the United Center to see the Bulls. So if I don't see no WNBA championship banners sitting up there, then how would I know?
They play at the Wind Trust, right?
Yeah.
That's where all the concerts at. You'll see the banner in at the Wind Trust.
Well, I don't go to concerts, so I don't like
But you only speaking for you.
being.
You're only speaking for you.
Oh man,
I like the he gone.
we had lost.
I like the WNBA, man. I love the girls. I love them for real, and them girls balling.
There's certain girls I like. Certain ones I like. I like Tia Cooper. I like Skylar Diggins.
Skylar, what's her maiden name? Skylar Diggins. What?
I think it's Skylar Diggins Smith or something like that.
I'm crazy about her too, and she can hoop.
Yeah, she a hooper.
I've been watching her since Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she balled out in the tournament.
Yeah, she a beast.
Yeah. All right, so y'all, let's get to this Facebook post for the official first topic. So we're gonna share my screen real quick. I don't want to put you on blast, Phil, but you did spell victim wrong.
Did I? Oh, I sure did. I ain't post that CornaStore podcast posted out there. Just do say my name right there.
Yeah.
I can't even dodge it.
But you was trying to be anonymous or something?
Yeah, I guess you can. No. See, what happened is the guy's name is Tom. That's why I said Vic Tom.
Oh, okay. All right. Whatever you say. All right.
Where's that go?
Let's just read this thing real quick. All right, who's the victim? You post a question, who's the victim? So you gave the scenario. Guy at the gym watches a girl in yoga pants. Now, I told you once before, yoga pants is one of the greatest man-made inventions. So when you out and about watching women in yoga pants, it's literally a live-action soft porn scene. So, but yeah, I love yoga pants. So
did a man make yoga pants? You know that for a fact? Do you know that for a fact?
When I say man, well, man-made means that it was made by humans. So a man doesn't have to make it.
It could have been created by a woman, though.
It could have been created by a woman, but whoever's created those yoga pants was probably made in a factory built by man.
Jesus.
Get on to the post, man. Get on to the post.
All right. You got the gym watches a girl in yoga pants filming herself for the whole world to see on TikTok. She is uncomfortable because he is watching / staring at her. She calls him out for it, posts a video, and the whole world condemns him. So who do y'all think is the victim? Is there a victim? Is there not a victim? So what do y'all think?
Well, Phil, you posted it. You started. Because I've been defending women since we've been on today. But
so you going to defend the woman this time, too?
Hell no, I ain't defending that woman. But go ahead.
Wow, you know what?
I can't defend. And I'm pro-woman, but that don't make sense, G.
Yeah. You know what? I posted it because I had, it was actually came up in my feed on Google because it actually happened.
Okay.
And, I talked to my wife about it, and I know she had her own opinions about it, but she didn't say them until I was done talking. And then she agreed with me, so she probably don't. But,
right.
yeah, from my perspective, obviously right now we in a situation where everybody condemning men for just about doing anything that a man should be doing. You know what I'm saying? A man's supposed to look at women. The minute we stop doing that, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what issues come into play. So if you're putting yourself on display with the intentions of putting yourself on display, it's one thing when you go out and you just moving along and you going about your way and you doing what you're doing and you look nice. If somebody's staring you down and gawking you down and following you or something to that effect, then yeah, that's an issue. But if you putting yourself on display for everybody to see in the entire world, why are you paying attention to one dude who's doing exactly what you want him to do? How is that fair to him? And then
if he had a phone and saw it on TikTok, it's okay.
Exactly.
Why him sitting there just watching you do it?
Exactly. Now, and on top of that, on the flip side of that, is now you done put this man out on blast for the entire world, and you don't exactly know what he was doing. You seen him look in your direction. True. You may assume he was staring, but you would have to literally be staring at somebody to know they're staring at you. So you know you was just looking. You was doing one of these. You feel him staring at you. But you don't know if he's looking at you. He could be looking at something on the other side of you. He could be looking right through you. He could be daydreaming. You don't know, right? So what he gets put on, nationally publicized as a pervert now. You know what I'm saying? He could lose his job, not be able to take care of his family anymore because you put him out on TikTok as a pervert.
As far as that post, was there any interaction, verbal interaction, or it was just a stare?
She supposedly went to him and told him to stop staring at her, and he was like, "What are you talking about? I'm not staring at you. I'm just looking."
Okay.
And supposedly, according to her, he continued doing it, and then she went and got her boyfriend, and her boyfriend stood in the way, and this, that, and the other. But even still, one, you putting yourself on display. You're literally posting live while you're working out, showing people your workout. You in yoga pants, yoga top. You know what I'm saying? Doing your exercise, doing your workout. I don't follow her to know what her actual content is about. But this is a live stream she's showing, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok for everybody to see. So there's no argument. You're doing one or two things. She's doing one or two things. You're intentionally trying to humiliate this dude. Either you're doing that or you're putting yourself on display for everybody to see.
That's what she's doing.
Or you're doing both.
Or you're doing both.
There's a lot of men in the ground right now for protecting women's honor, and women gotta realize that, like, you gotta pick your battles. If it's a
she brought a guy. Yeah, Mr. Thomas, she brought her guy.
Then
motherfuckers in jail for that shit. Niggas in jail and dead, like you said, for that shit.
Yeah, and also like online,
shit you started.
Right? Online attention has a monetary value to it. So as far as getting that validation, getting those likes and probably those cash apps and PayPal. So it's a monetary value for all this online attention, but just one single gentleman just gawking at you, staring at you, that has no monetary value really. I mean, he's not going to give you any money, unless he just a flat out simp like, oh man, here, take this money. Let me buy you a cup of coffee. Let me buy you some I don't know, clothes or dinner, whatever. But on a small scale, that can happen. But as far as online, if you got like 20,000, 40,000 followers and they just gonna give you money because of your workouts or your, photos, whatever. I mean, that has a monetary value to it. So I can see why women crave that. I mean, online validation is a drug. So,
okay.
Yeah, I thought she was wrong for like kind of going after him about that. So, but yeah, go ahead.
I just feel like you gotta pick your position. You know what I'm saying? What's your position? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to humiliate this person, or are you trying to make an exercise video? Because if he in your video and you don't want him in your video, you gotta understand you're in a public place. Change your angle. You know what I'm saying? If you want the attention to be on you, make the attention on you. Focus on what you're doing. But if you're trying to make this about him, then you're publicly humiliating him with intentions to do exactly that. And he was an older guy. You know what I'm saying? He was working out. Right. It wasn't like he was sitting there stuck. He was still working out. He was just
still doing him, right.
He could have been just amazed.
But you all posing. But you saying she all posing doing her little thing and shit, right? And that's my whole thing. It would be better if he was just on TikTok and just watch the shit. Like, I don't get, man. Look, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a whole lot of people that feel the opposite of what we talking about. There's people out here that's like, yeah, guys are always staring at me at the gym. It makes me so uncomfortable. Work out at home. Stay your ass at home. Go run on the beach. Because you know what? When you outside, and if you look good, if a man don't look at you, you got a problem. Don't nobody pay no attention to you, it's a problem.
If don't nobody look at her, they gonna be looking around like she gonna have an attitude if she up there in all these places and ain't nobody giving her no attention, she'll split a fucking wrist.
And women been making videos about how men ain't really talking to them out and about at clubs, lounges, restaurants. I mean, women are going crazy nowadays because like men are kind of like stepping back because of
the same shit that's going on.
Yeah, women
Exactly.
are so quick to like be like, oh, he's harassing me. I mean, it's not harassment if there's only one offense. If you verbally say, hey, don't talk to me, don't be in my immediate circle. Once you get that verbal warning, then if he continues to do that, then it's harassment. But the first offense is never harassment. So that's why people kind of get that mixed up.
Yeah, I think, you know what I'm saying, in a situation where you're out in public, there's nothing you can do to control who's looking at you. Now, if you somewhere and where you're not meant to be seen and somebody intentionally coming to see you, that's different. But if you're in a public place where it's 500 people and somebody's staring at you, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about
it. Yeah.
Nah, these days women like he a creep. He's probably
exactly.
the nicest thing in the world. He just amused by your beauty. But they don't see that no more. Because the only way they know that they look good is by social media. They're not used to having it right in front of them no more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, swipe left, swipe right. It's all it is nowadays.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
So a nigga that's genuinely into you and meeting you at a club while you doing all this, he's like, hey, how you doing? She, what the fuck you mean, I'm trying to talk to you.
Man, I brought up this scenario to my wife where it was this girl in our gym and she was doing pull-ups. I ain't had no choice but to look. You doing pull-ups? First of all, I ain't never seen no woman do no pull-ups. I'm gonna watch it. This is amazing to me. I'm in complete shock. She doing the pull-up. And she did many of them.
How many? Like 10?
She hit that bitch.
Like 12, 13. I was like,
damn. Okay.
I was like, wow, she's doing pull-ups. I can't even do no pull-ups.
She probably got a nice back too, man. Man, a woman doing pull-ups.
She had a strong back. So I'm a pervert because I'm amazed by a woman doing pull-ups.
Now, did the woman say anything to you, or like give you?
She ain't say nothing to me. She ain't say nothing to me. Okay. But I mean, I didn't overcommit to staring at her. When I seen her doing the pull-ups, I started cheering her on because I was like, wow, keep going. But at the same time, she could have took that the wrong way. And if she did, and she see this podcast, sorry if you took it the wrong way. But it is what it is. That's why I was looking at you, because I mean, you wasn't cute, but anyway.
Right.
And all things considered, the guy was staring at in this video, she wasn't all that cute.
I was gonna ask you that too. I was gonna ask you how she was looking, the chick.
From what I recall, she was very masculine in the face.
Okay, what's the body type?
She was typical common Caucasian woman that don't belong on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So she was regular flat body.
This was a white woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it a white guy?
That change your perspective? Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like black people.
Oh no. It was white woman, white man, older white man.
Oh, I mean, no, it doesn't change things. I mean, when I wrote my reply in the post, I was just saying how the guy should have been more discreet. I mean, just don't sit there and like haven't her notice that you're staring at her. I mean, just like stare at her, then act like you're doing something else, and then look.
Well, he said it was like he working out and shit.
Right. Yeah, see, he was like on the knee extension, and she was, I think, doing barbell curls or something.
Oh, okay. So basically, she was just in his line of sight, and he was just looking that direction. So I mean, that was harmless, man. That was harmless. So yeah.
I don't care if it wasn't. I don't care if he was staring her down. Like, it don't matter. You in public. Get over it. You don't want the police to videotape you. You want the police to videotape everything they do, but you don't want nobody to see you. What? It's a contradiction. It makes no sense.
Now, was this like an older white woman?
I couldn't gauge how old she was. If she on TikTok, I had to imagine probably in her 20s. She looked like she might have been in her late 20s. You could probably find it real quick if you want to. Just literally just Google, chick working out at the gym calls guy out for it. It probably come up right away.
Okay, well, she probably wasn't qualified to be a Karen then, because Karens are roughly 30 and above. So she's probably a Becky then.
Maybe she's a Becky.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell y'all what happened to me last weekend, because we stayed at Rosemont and they didn't have any electric chargers. So I went to the mall at the premium outlet malls. to use the supercharger.
Uh-oh.
So basically, on the first level, it's no parking spots. Everything is full, but you could park at the chargers because it was like 8 lanes like available. So I basically parked there. I put the charger in there, and then it kind of took me like a while till I get the kids out the car and get them situated. So we basically walking on our way to the door, and some white guy drove up to me. He was like, "Hey, sir, you know that those are chargers over there. I mean, they may tow your vehicle." I'm like, "Sir, I have an electric car. I'm charging it." I'm like,
What is the white guy?
Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? You ain't in my business anyway.
Now, see, you was doing the same thing that woman was, Rob. You overreacting. He was looking out for you.
No, I doubt it. I mean,
you got a newer vehicle. You have a newer vehicle that don't look like an electric vehicle. Don't nobody recognize that truck yet. If you had a Tesla, you would have never said nothing to you.
You would have opened his mouth if he was in a Tesla. But I think he was looking out for you. But
I don't think so. I think
did he say, "You better move your car? They're gonna tow it, or I'm gonna call and get it towed"?
Yeah, I just thought it was just kind of like a weird interaction because I mean I felt really offended. I'm like, dude, my car is electric. It's charging right now. Why are you bothering me? I'm with my family.
That's just some snob black people stuff. You was waiting for somebody like that. You was waiting for that to happen. You bought that car just for that to happen.
Oh man.
He was like, "Oh, pardon me."
I can't wait till somebody say something about me charging my car. Dude, I bet you wish you had your camera out then, don't you?
Dude, I mean, even if some weird shit was to happen, I'm not gonna just grab my phone and start recording. I mean, I think that shit is lame. I mean, I try to diffuse the situation as much as possible. I just like let them know, like, "Hey, sir, I have an electric car, so I'm good. So you don't gotta let me know it's gonna be told because."
But then he said he was sorry. Like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, after I said that.
What? Well, I sincerely think he was sorry then. I could see if he just kept driving like fuck you.
Was this a white man?
Yeah.
I asked him.
Shame on you, Rob. This is why white people don't trust black people now.
Yeah, I think he had to be a white.
I mean, he just thought I was parking dirty, so
he thought you was parking dirty.
He was like, "Hey, nigga, you can't park there." That's what he wanted to say. I might be on Mr. side on this. I might end up being on Mr. side on this.
Oh, wow.
But I understand what he was saying, though.
But you know what? If you didn't have an electric car and he didn't say that to you and you came back and your top car was gone, you'd have been salty as hell. Sorry.
No, because I would have known the consequences.
No, right. I'm just saying, in a situation where you park somewhere and somebody walk right past you and don't say something like, "Man, you can't park right there." You'd be salty if you came back and your car was gone. You would think about that person who just walked by you and was like, "Why you ain't tell me I couldn't park there? You know I couldn't park there."
No, I mean,
looked at you and knew that you couldn't park right there when he walked past.
Just laughed at you like,
yeah, I understand that.
And you go back to your car and he get in his like,
right. This nigga shit finna get told. I understand that. I understand. Well, but I feel you too, mister.
Well, fella, shit, I turned 41 like 3 days ago, man, and I don't feel any different. I still feel like a young man. I mean, I'm still healthy. I still work out as much as possible. I still, do physical things. So, and on my birthday night, we ate sushi at this spot in Bird Ridge. But earlier that day, I went to the gun range and shot about like 350 rounds. I'm just put some lead through my 2 pieces. So, well, yeah, man, I definitely can't wait to go out to Arizona, man, and go to the range, man. Actually, I think I want to fire some rifles this time.
That's what I was telling him.
Well, just buy them when you come down here and buy them. You're gonna save a lot of money. It's an Illinois tax.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So stuff you can get down here for probably like half the price, or maybe like 2/3 the price of what you would pay in Illinois.
And like we say, it's an open carry where you at, right?
Yeah.
I think you just better off buying guns saying like red states anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Shit, go to Arizona, go to Texas. Shit, I mean, anywhere in the South, man, you can just go ahead and buy you some stuff, man, and just bring it right on up.
Shit, but you can go to Indiana and do that right now. You get the gun the same day.
Oh, the same day, Indiana?
You go
Yeah,
to Indiana, you get that shit the same day.
damn. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't gotta wait the little
Ain't no,
3 days.
ain't no corona down here though.
But the bullets keep it
Ain't no
away.
corona in the zona. Ain't no corona in the zona.
That's good because it's everywhere else in the NFL and basketball and hockey and everywhere else. Shit, that's all
Man.
I just drink tea just cause. Like, well, I'm a tea person, but I'm like, all this shit happening. Like I was telling somebody, I'm like, if everybody in the NBA and the NFL getting it and they getting tested every other day, what the fuck make it like we ain't getting it? You know what I'm saying? And a friend of mine, I'm not trying to start no shit. But shout out to my girl Shirley. A carrier passed away last week from COVID, and she was talking to me, and she kind of broke down. She was like, me and him both went and got our vaccination, and then she was like, he had a booster. She like, I'm not understanding how he passed away, and she just shook her head. I couldn't even talk to her.
How was his health?
Nelson's health.
I'm saying, how was it?
She said the nigga was straight, like he was cool.
How old was he?
Probably in his 40s.
Damn. So he got his booster and then got sick and died.
And after the booster, he had took the booster. Once they said we could come get the boosters. She said he had took the booster, but she said that they got vaccinated the same day.
So how long after the booster did he pass?
I don't know. I know he had called off. She said like he was off work for like 2 weeks. Like he called off, and they said he had COVID. He was sick. The next week he passed away.
Damn, because on Wednesday I got my booster and a flu shot. And once you get your shot, they're like monitoring you for like 15 minutes, and after that, you pretty much done. So, I mean, I felt like a little tired. Had like a minor headache. I took some Tylenol, and I was pretty much straight like 30 minutes later. So, I mean, it affects everyone different, man. So, I mean,
yeah, it do. It affects.
Yeah, I had my booster Thursday. I was straight Thursday. Friday, I had to call off work. I was in the bed. It's like I had like a 24-hour flu or something. Saturday morning, I was fine. I'm fine now. I got a little dry throat, but I think that's unrelated. But yeah, the first 2 shots, I ain't had no problems at all. So I was kind of surprised this time that I had anything. But like I say, it was mainly just, my body fighting against what was in what I put in it. You know what I'm saying? I had a fever or whatever. So, but
hydrated.
I probably didn't drink as much water as I did those first 2 times. So that was probably on me. Not really thinking about it, but yeah, I mean, I went through the night. I was hot. I ain't have a fever. My body was hot. I was cooking. You know what I'm saying? And I think I took some Tylenol. And when I woke up the next morning, I was straight. I was gonna go to the gym this weekend. I ain't go because I just wanted to, be a little safe, make sure my body fully recovered. But I'm straight now.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I actually took 2 days off from working out because usually I would do like a little minor workout and then hop on my Peloton and then I'm pretty much done. But I kind of stay clear of that just to make sure that I didn't overexert myself.
Right. So, but yeah, to each his own on that, man. That's condolences to his family, man. That's anytime any kind of loss like that, unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's what it feels like at the end of the day. It's like it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But and the thing is too, a lot of people just because of the time frame, people without all of the facts are gonna blame it on the vaccine.
No, I don't know if I'm like I said, I don't really know. She said his health was good, fine, okay. We don't know that. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't know how. it's just as fucked up out here. And Charles Barkley said something the other night. He like, man, Thanksgiving it's bad. He think because everybody got around each other for Thanksgiving. He like after Christmas, he think it's gonna get even worse. And you know, now you have that problem again, especially like with my wife. It's like, well, who you inviting? You know, with all the kids coming over, and who up the band? Like, you know, she want to keep it at a minimum. It's not like telling people, you know, we don't want you here. It's just right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you want to be
Shit on the
safe.
rise. Yeah. Gotta be careful, man. People getting too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, it took a while for people to get as comfortable as they are. Huh?
Right, because I said, because when black people think it's over with, we say it's over with.
It's over. It's over. It ain't coming back. Right.
Right, but it ain't never went nowhere. But niggas be like, hey, man, niggas ain't saying nothing on the news too much about it. We good. Nah, it's still out here and shit.
It is. Really is, man. People got to protect themselves. Just be smart, man. Just be smart.
Yeah.
Hey, on a lighter note, what's y'all Christmas plans? Are y'all done with shopping or what?
I just gotta get my grandbaby something. And I'm really, she has, well, I just put something on Facebook about how kids get every fucking thing. So just getting them gift cards. I'm like, that's cool. I'll probably just sell her some money Friday. And that's it. Everybody else pretty much good. What about you, Phil? Y'all finished?
Yeah, I'm done, man. My wife one that can't stay out the stores. I'm planning on I'm planning my economic recovery for 2022.
Right. By February, should be all right.
Man, I accumulated way too much debt last year just moving and all this trips and Christmas and all this stuff. So 2022, at least the first quarter, gonna be all about economic recovery and bouncing back. So that's all I'm thinking about.
We doing that first quarter is our fellas trip, man. So you sure you gonna recover?
Oh no, I'll be straight. I mean, like I already planned this all out, bro.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I needed to go on a trip right now, I could still do it. It's just, I just want to get back to debt zero. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to knock that out by the end of February, middle of March, and then I'll be ready, man. I'm ready now. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I think we make it too big a deal about it, to be honest with you.
As far
I'm really ready. I'm really kind of ready for it, though, y'all. Honestly, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
especially with this brand we've been doing right now, especially for me in the holiday season, shit. This is my peak season. You know?
Man, I wanted to come back home for the holidays, but it's too much going on. Not even Corona related, just like prices skyrocketing. You know, people in Chicago getting murdered at 10 seconds. I ain't in no rush to come back to Chicago, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I miss my family, and I'm gonna try to get back there sometime in the near future. But I also don't want to come back to wearing no coat. I can go outside right now with my shorts on.
Did you trash all your coat?
Nah, I left like my winter stuff in Chicago. So if I go back, somebody gonna have to meet me at the airport
with a coat.
With a coat, yeah, with a jacket.
Right. Well, I'll have to catch an Uber right to the front door or whatever. But yeah, I got my coats and stuff there. I don't have no winter clothes there at all.
Yeah, it must be nice, man.
Must be nice.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell you now, and I mean this. I feel like a fool for living in Chicago as long as I did. I really did, because to me, I look at myself where I was last year and everything that I was going through, and life wasn't hard in Chicago for me particularly, but I'm in such a much better mental space being here. It's like a huge difference mentally.
I believe it.
So, like, how soon should you have moved out there at all?
I mean, I like, for the time frame that it took me to get out here, I moved in less than a year. You know what I'm saying? From the point where I made a decision. I mean, we made a decision last year in June. We moved in April. You know what I'm saying? So I got out here as fast as I could. I think most people wouldn't be able to make that kind of move in that shorter time frame. But if I were to say in hindsight, would I have moved here 10 years ago? Yep. 20 years ago? Yep. The minute I turned 18? Yep.
Yep.
Honestly, like, man, just the weather itself. I mean, when you think about, you know, how it is when you wake up in Chicago and it's 60 degrees outside. It ain't too cold, right? But you go outside and it's cloudy, it's a little drizzly, a little rainy. You know, you get that little nip on the back of your neck, you kind of get a shiver. You go outside here, 60 degrees, the sun is shining. And in the sun, you get direct sunlight. Like, that is a mood lifter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're in a better mood just because the sun out. And every single day the sun is out. No clouds in the sky. Every day.
Well, that's when our cramps happen, man, and in the summertime. So hopefully, you know.
Not here.
Man.
You know, it ain't like that down there.
It's not, bro.
When it get hot, when it get real nice out here, we want to just enjoy it. Let's go to the lake when we get off work, take the kids or whatever. Shit, we like, man, we got to be careful out here to see if we make it back home. You know what I'm saying? After work type shit.
Mm-hmm. Man, y'all remember all those times where, you know, summer hit and we'll go up to the lakefront, we'd be chilling. It almost felt like a holiday when the sun come out.
Right.
Down here, it's like that every day because the sun is always out. It's like a holiday every day. To somebody who can appreciate it, coming from where I came from.
Where we come
I'm sure
from,
you appreciate it, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The people, I mean, obviously the people there are used to it. But I mean, even they're so used to it that they're always in a better mood. They're generally in a better mood all of the time. I haven't run into anybody like in a general situation that was angry at something. Like, you know how you go in the store and there's somebody in there wilding out because of some dumb shit? I haven't seen any of that. Even as many meth heads and crack heads is out here, because there's a lot of them out here. I have not seen angry people like that out here.
And do you live in a diverse community?
It's mostly Hispanic and white people. You probably get
to the black side and see if
it's only like 4% black people in the state.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I'm not too far from ASU. So
right.
I want to go to see black people. I'm maybe 10 minutes away from somewhere I can go and see black people. But even in those areas, you know, those are young college students. They're accustomed to being around mostly white people, and you know what I'm saying? So they adjusted to that. But here, like, and I, you know, it's places in here I'm sure that could be just as bad as Chicago or close. Probably not close to it, but I'm sure that they had a bad areas.
I'm sure they got their bad areas, but I don't give a fuck. It ain't like here, G.
It's not.
Yeah, but it's like a huge population that's like packing. So yeah, it would behoove people to like kind of like act right out in public, you know, because you don't want shit to escalate.
Exactly.
I mean, that could be part of the reason. I really just don't feel like that's the reason, though.
Yeah. Oh.
You really don't like
the weather nice, everybody chipping and shit like that.
Everybody jumping in pools and playing golf. You know what I'm saying? Going to beer factories and doing all of the shit that we did in Chicago. They do all that here. They just can do it every single day. We couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, I like that, man. Yeah. I wish I would have made this decision sooner, man. I really do. I mean, obviously would have changed my whole life, but man, if I could say anything to get y'all down here faster, man, literally the best day in the summer that you had this past year or the past 5 years, you'll have that best day probably 45 times a year.
Hey, give me 8 years, man. Then I'll consider it. Give me 8 years.
You might could give me less. I think you get me. I can get off the phone now and be like, you know what? You know what?
Hey man, I was encouraging y'all, man. Just slide through for a weekend, man. Come down on the Friday, leave on the Sunday.
See, that's what we gotta do, mister. We just gotta fly out there for a weekend.
Yeah, really it ain't got a huge big deal. You ain't gotta make no big deal out of coming down here. Y'all come down here. We go out to eat, parlay, eat some edibles, whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? Parlay at the pool, chill in the cabana, and y'all turn around, go home.
Now, should we just change plans up or just stay in Arizona?
That's what I had thought. I thought about that too. I thought about that, but
we can't. It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all. I'm down for whatever. It's a whole. That's one of the things too. You know, we were so in tune with Chicago that even new stuff that happened in Chicago seemed regular.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like new restaurants pop up. You might go to it, you might not. But even if you go, it still seems like it's just another restaurant. Here, everything is new. So it's new to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get to experience it like you just growing up again, experience everything new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a different vibe everywhere you go. Because the people living in Chicago, going to a mixed grammar school, having a lot of white friends, honestly, as an adult, I have not engaged with a lot of friendly white people in Chicago. I've engaged with a lot of friendly white people in Arizona. Just doing regular stuff. I went and got a tire fixed the other day, and this white lady started talking to me in the parking lot. Like that never would happen in Chicago.
Right.
So you're basically saying that you get along with conservative white people versus liberal white people, right?
I don't know I don't know what their
there you go,
political
mister, with that
preference is,
shit.
but whatever it is, they've been much nicer out here.
Yeah.
So, but hey, man, we'll figure that whole trip thing out. But
Okay.
yeah,
I like that.
I'm gonna chop it up and talk about it when it's over with, y'all. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah, for sure.
But mister, that might be a good idea. Maybe we just chill in Arizona for that week, man.
Okay. All right.
Shit, it come out of.
All right, y'all. This is the CornaStore Podcast, episode 55. Subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. Follow us on YouTube, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes. So, hey, y'all, next week is like a big major holiday. So, I'm not sure if y'all on board with going on Sunday night, but we just play it by ear.
Play it by ear, man.
I think we got some family coming over Saturday, but I don't know. I'll probably be free, but it's up to y'all. It don't matter to me.
All right, cool.
All
right, y'all.
Holla at y'all during the week.
Signing off. See y'all later.
You know what?